Zero viewer live stream right here. So, well, see if anyone joins. Yo, what up, dude? Hey man, this is Oil Drifters YT. We keep it booty as hell. Tap in. Nah, man, we don't got funds. This is a $0 channel. I've never live streamed on YouTube before, so this is interesting. We need to get like 50 views or 50 live stream views. Did you already leave? Oh, 2? We got 2? Wait, who else is here? Show yourself. Civic's heat still don't heat. It ain't the control. Oh no. Is it like Blendor? It's probably Blendor. Did you manually move the Blendor? That or the heater valve. There's a heater valve? Really? Like, what is this? A 19 freaking like 60s car? Is it just like a cable? Yeah, one of them in real stiff. Oh. Let's figure that's going to be the stream. We're going to fix the heat on this. Yeah, there's a valve going to the heater with a cable. Okay. So when you pull the heat thing, it like closes it and blocks off the heater core. Is basically what you're saying. Well, can you not just manually push that valve open? I'm finna bada. EG Civic. No heat. Is there like no heat at all? Or is it like just it's just like lukewarm, right? Because I feel like the heater valve. Yeah, I feel like the heater valve was working. Well, I guess if it was like kind of open, it would still flow some, but it wouldn't be super hot coolant. But I feel like Blendor would make more sense. But I guess that's how that works. Do you have a Blendor and a heater valve? Because you wouldn't need both, right? The heater valve is just because the AC air has to also go through the heater core, so the heater core can't, right? I think it's an L2. I think I have both. I don't know how that works, to be honest. That's weird. Because I thought you'd have, well, no, there usually is both, I think. But the way like the blower motor is, it like sucks air through the heater core. So I think the heater valve is so that it can suck air through the heater core, blow it through the evaporator core, but it's not heated up. Maybe. I don't know. Yo, it says there's 2 viewers. Is that because I have this like open on my phone? It says 1 watching on my phone. That sucks. I got excited. Car does not. Thermostat. Heater core might be plugged. I mean, there is that. I mean, you just might have a clogged heater core, which would definitely suck. But if you just pop the lines off and blow air through it, blow all that crap out, see what happens. I don't know how that works. Nah, because I can't adjust temp. Shit's stiff. I totally forgot what I asked. Oh, because it. Oh, I see. So it's literally just okay. That makes sense. Yeah, I guess that would make sense because I'm thinking it's like electronic, but it's literally a cable. So if it's stuck, you can't move the door or the valve. So, so is it like one cable that pulls both? All right, can we just do like Blendor diagram? Okay. Blower unit, blower resistor. I want. Is there a way I can like share screen? Probably gonna end up sharing personal information. Let's do this. Hey, let's go. All right. We got this. Right? This looks like your control panel, I think. There's a cable that goes to a Lear, pulls another cable. Also found an old ass Clifford car alarm on the. Oh, that's probably what that box was in the lever that pulls another cable. Oh, okay. So it's like that makes sense. That car alarm is probably what that box was, and those weird wires under the hood, right? All right. So this. Wait, no, it's over here, right? You see my mouse? Does it not show my mouse? It just shows it frozen on my screen. Oh, that's kind of weird, unless it's just lagging. How do I? It's not what I have pulled up. Hold on. Oh, I see. All right. This looks like your control panel. I think this is for your car, right? So heater valve is over here. Yeah, there's a big box behind the hood release. Oh, yeah. So there's a heater valve here, which so heater fan switch. So that's right. The heater core lines are like almost on the driver's side, which is kind of weird. And the blower motor's over here. So the heater core is right here. Where is the evaporator core? Or is this not even, this doesn't even have the evaporator core in it. Whoa. So it comes in through here and then travels through here, I would imagine. Vent selection no longer working properly, only blows. So this is a blend door issue, or I'm sorry, a mode door issue on this guy's. But if I close this, it's going to freak out, right? Yeah, okay. And we got 2 viewers again. Who are you? If you're in the stream and you're not Logan, please comment, say hi. We don't have to talk about Honda Civics with broken heat. All right. Let's type in 95. That might be a better result. 1995. Civic blend door diagram. Let's just do HVAC diagram. That's not what we want. That's apparently a picture of the evaporator core. That kind of looks like the same. Well, I should say like the whole AC ducting. Could you get an EG without AC? I would imagine, right? So it is probably two separate systems so that they could manufacture it separately and sell the car separately, but then they also might have the heater box in a non-AC car might be separate or might be different than the heater box, because I think that's a thing too. They had non-AC, yeah. So, 90 Civic heater box. This blows, man, especially because it's mechanical. That's like, I mean, I remember when I got like the Miata. Wait, I think a lot of it was just blanking plates over different. Yeah, that's what I would imagine. Like there would just be a block off plate for like the ducting to the whole AC stuff. Automatic, gross. Yeah, I don't know what I'm looking at. So this was what we were seeing as the heater, and this was the blower motor. So where the hell is the evaporator core? I don't know. No, it sucks because like when the Miata's window regulator went out like a few months back, and it's crank windows, and I was like, I've always said that like crank windows are kind of cool because there's like one less thing to go wrong, like electronics to fail. And of course, like the broken window regulator I end up getting is on my crank window car. Go figure. Yeah, I don't know, bud. That sucks, especially for a winter car. You want hella heat. I would just see if you couldn't get in there and wedge them both open. Like, see if you can't get the blend door, make sure that's wedged all the way open, and make sure the heater valve is all the way open. The heater valve is it's not in the engine bay, right? It's actually behind the firewall. So it's like tucked up under the dash. I mean, it would be pretty old school for it to be in the engine bay, but I don't know because it is a Honda. Excuse me. Heater valve is in the engine bay. I'm gonna pop cable off and find out what's fully hot. Oh, that makes sense. So I mean, if it moves freely, I guess that way you should be able to disconnect it. And if the valve moves freely, then you know the valve is fine. Then try and move the cable. And if the cable doesn't move, you know that the cable is either bad, or if it actuates with the blend door, which would be likely, something, either the blend door is bad or the cable going to the blend door or something in there is wedged up. I mean, hopefully it's the heater valve because that would be easy. And then you could literally just, I mean, hell, you could straight pipe it. You could probably just pull it out and then put a piece of hose there if you really wanted to. But I'm sure the heater valve is like $199 on Rock Auto. But I feel like that's also something that's not going to fail real easily. So that would be wishful thinking. That would just be the issue. If that was $15, that's insane. I wouldn't throw parts at it though. Like I said, I don't think that's gonna. I feel like the cable. I feel like it's the cable that goes through the firewall. I mean, if that's the case, that would be not too bad because then you could at least just wedge the heater valve open for now and then worry about it later, or just don't. I'm gonna find out what's actually the issue before buying parts. Yes, that's usually the right way to go. I know way too many people who don't do that, and they end up being very sad. All right, let's do this. Damn, I'm hoping we can snag another viewer, but hey, thank you for joining. I didn't think anyone was going to join. I was just going to work on my computer and see if someone joined over the course of like an hour. Figured that'd be kind of funny. This file has unsupported compression type. What? To unzip it or something? Do freaking Mercury Capri. Trade. 5-speed turbo car? I didn't even know these things. Oh, that's right. 10 pounds of boost? That can't be stock. They can't run that much stock, do they? I saw a manual. That's kind of sick. Wait, hold on. Let me pull up. That's a good idea. No, don't save. Stand by. Dude, this webcam is so bad. I love it. All right. Let's go here. Front wheel drive though. Wait, what? I thought those. Oh yeah. That's right. I'm being dumb. Those are all convertibles, right? Or was there like a coupe version? Those are kind of cool. Wait, that's like a hardtop? Yo. No, you got it. Is that has a hardtop? Dude, that is actually kind of sick. Vert with optional hardtop. Yeah. I mean, those wheels are not it, but the interior's so clean. How many miles? 72,000. Dang. That's probably like a fair deal. Like, I don't know what the market is on these. And like, what do you mean I have to log in to use Facebook Marketplace? Ugh. I don't know what the market is for those, and like it's not like I'm in the market of buying one, but that's actually pretty rad. I didn't know you could get a hard top for those. Needs tri-spokes. What is that bolt pattern though? Is it 5 lug? It's probably 5 lug, right? It's a forward basically, right? So it's probably 5x114.3. Oh wait, duh. Yeah, that would make sense. I'm dumb. Okay, Mustang wheels. Yeah. What? Let me look at those wheels again. I'm trying to pull this up on my computer, but oh, they are 4 lug. Ooh, what the hell? Those are probably like weird because isn't like 4 lug? Oh no, that's probably 4x114.3, like a Fox body or something. Well, I guess you could get Fox body trice, but but those were 5. Because there was earlier Fox bodies that were. It was earlier Fox bodies that were like that. All right, let's see. I don't want to log in. Do I have to log in? San Francisco? No. I don't want to dox myself, even though no one's going to watch this. Probably Fox body by whatever. Yeah, I'd imagine. I don't know what my Facebook account is. I was trying to do a Facebook Marketplace stream. That would be fun. Email or mobile number you entered isn't connected to an account. Shows how much I use Facebook. I thought I was signed in on my computer, though. All right, well, who cares? Just create a new account. Oh no, but it won't let you go on Marketplace because it thinks you're a scammer. Profile status. That ain't it. I have way too many emails, so I have no idea, like, which email I use to make a Facebook account. And I don't really care about Facebook besides Marketplace, so. That did not work. Password you entered is incorrect, so that means it is a legit. Wait, log in with Google. Why can't I just do that? Dude, it keeps going back up to 2 viewers. I wonder if people are popping in and just seeing me mumble and then leaving, which is sad. I want interaction. Okay. Well, I don't think I can pull up Facebook Marketplace on my computer, which is extremely infuriating. But oh well. I tried. What? I wonder what a Mercury Capri makes horsepower wise. Dude, I don't know if you're still in here, but apparently a 91 Capri XR2 Turbo made 132 horsepower. Oh yeah, that's right. It's based on the Mazda 323. So that is like a Miata engine, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that's like a 1.6 Miata engine. Because the 1.6 is, yeah, but turbo, yeah. But that's like why 1.6 Miata engines do so good, because in the 323 they were boosted, and like the NA engines, like they take the 1.6s take boost so good. I mean the 1.8s take boost good too, but like I mean the engine was basically designed to be turboed. And it doesn't, I don't know what the compression ratio is, but it's not like stupid high. So it just works out. I mean, Miatas take boost better than anything that's like not a Honda. All right. Mercury Capri. Let's go up. Third generation, 91 to 94. Competitor for the Mazda MX-5 and the MR2. Derived from the Australian Ford Laser. Okay, what's the engine? Does it show? 1.6 B6D i4 and then the B6T. So in the Miata, it is the BP6, I believe. Mazda MX-3. So it is technically a different engine. Let me find the BP6. BP. So it's like the same engine family, but wait, the BP is a 1.8 liter. Wait, hold on. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's not a BP6. Maybe it's... Oh, no. Developed for... Oh, wait. It's slightly different, but it's pretty close. It says B6ZE. It's developed for the Mazda Miata and it's familiar. It is dual overhead cam, valve alloy, 9.4 to 1 compression ratio, made 115 horsepower. So the B6DE, was that what I... Or was the B6D? 16 valve, dual overhead cam, higher compression, no turbo. Wait, hold on. No, it was B6T. I don't know. I don't know. I do not know. I want to see like a build of these. Like, is there like what is that generation called? Or is it just called the XR2, or is the turbo one? Is that what a turbo one is? This is a third gen. Not that it has anything to do with the other Mercury Capris, I guess. But or we'll do XR2. Like, I want to see one of these like slant. Yo, that's on tri-spokes. I mean, not Corvette ones or Jesus, Mustang ones. XR7 Cougars. All right, one sec. Oh, here's that hardtop. I'm bringing a trailer. Sold for $8,600, and it has 16,000 miles. Sure, but like that's like the same spec. So I mean, that's not bad. And that was 2024. So the dude that's gonna get that for 4,500, dude, look at this thing. That's sick. so silly but cool. Two-tone, yeah. Damn it, Logan. Why? Oh my god. What the hell? Dude. It's gonna be bad when I have like my own garage. We should get XR2s and do a road trip. Yo, stop, dude. Stop. I don't need this in my life. This would be a sick car. I wonder. Well, it's basically like a Miata. I mean, it's a front-wheel drive Miata. That's what it is. I mean, let's be real here. I mean, I'm sure the platform isn't nearly as good as like what's under a Miata, but like you could definitely make this cool. The proportions are a little weird. I don't hate the front. The pop-ups aren't like the like neatest. No. They're not the neatest looking. Why does it keep pressing the wrong button here? The pop-ups aren't the best looking, but like lower it. Do something about this. Like it needs a front lip and stuff. It's the back that gets weird because it's like it's so stubby. It actually looks good with the rear. This covers the rear seat. I forgot there's a rear seat. There's zero support. Yeah, I mean, I can't imagine there would be. It's just kind of weird because there's a back seat, which would be kind of fun, even though I'm sure it's like unusable. But where's that picture of the one with the hard top? Yeah, it just looks disproportionate, I guess. But like, I guess that's kind of what's cool about it. What is it? The 70s Capri? I don't think they were sold in the States, but like, is that what it was? Yeah. Or not in the States, but is this the States or is this like a, I'm thinking of something else, I thought. But what was I thinking of? Is it a Ford Capri? What was the one that was sold in like the UK? Nah, you right. Ford Capri. Yeah, dude. Oh, dude, this. Yes, that's sick. I mean, I guess it's like the same thing, right? Or is it a little different? Dude, Ford just knew what. Yeah, I think so. Like UK Ford back then just knew what was up. I want a Euro. Yes, dude. If we get rich, we'll go to Europe and buy some like shit boxes and do a Euro road trip. Now it says there's zero viewers, but you're literally commenting. uh, oh, weird. I mean, Mark 1 escorts are like the sexiest thing. Look up both of those. Wait, Austin Princess and a Bond Bug. I don't know those. But like, oh man, dude. Oh, look at that. I just love the headlights on these. Like, oh, that's so good. All right. Bond Bug. Oh, that thing. Isn't it electric? Or no? Am I thinking of something else? No, this is like a little two-stroke thing or something. Fast gas, yeah. I remember this thing. And then, what'd you say? The Austin Princess. I don't know that I know that. This one? That looks French, dude. I know it's not, but dude, French cars would be cool. I'd love to get like some absolute shit box, like Renault or something. Like, what was the 80s like with like the crazy suspension? Oh no, dude. No. The best. The Renault 5 Turbo, dude. That thing. Yes, dude. Yes, these are like the sickest things in the world. Mid-engine or rear engine, mid-engine. I don't remember. Citroen D2. That's probably what I'm thinking. Yeah, I said Renault, but I mean Citroen. Citroen. Yes, but there's like an 80s version of this. Oh, this is the DS. Yeah. This does the same thing. There's like an 80s version of that. It looks the same. Well, it looks like it has like uh it looks like it has the same vibes, but yes, this thing. Oh, it is a DS still. So it literally is like yeah, it's the same way, but yeah, it's literally like the 80s version of this. And it has like the same crazy like hydraulic suspension. Dude, look at this thing. And I don't even think you need to slam it because I think it'll slam itself. Like, dude, did you know like this and maybe the other one, but like this one, you can like change the tire without jacking it up. Like the hydraulics will actually lift up one wheel so that you can change the tire without actually jacking the car up. It'll drive on three wheels if you have like a flat tire. It's like insane. And apparently, like this one, or I mean, I've heard people say that like this is like the most comfortable car like ever made. Like best riding car. Oh, but you know, we can't also leave out the beloved 2CV. Dude, I feel like what does this weigh? I feel like this weighs like 500 pounds. £1,300, dude. The Hillman Imp and Slam It. Was that the one we were talking about that was like two stroke, or was that like a different one? No, okay. These ones are rear engined, aren't they? Look at this. Dude, I like that just looks it's weirdly proportioned. Yes. Yeah, it's weirdly proportioned, I will say, but it's kind of sick. See, it looks really good from this angle because it's like it looks like it's a little wagon. But then you see it from here and there's like this little like ring. Like I feel like they should have just made it like just finish it off because then it would have been a two-door wagon, which is a shooting brake. Is that what that is? A shooting brake? Maybe that's not. But like yeah. But oh man, with the like white. Yeah, that's it's different. Elmer Imp. Let's see what this is. Enlarged. What is this? Let's see what we got. A water cooled 4-cylinder. Okay, so it's not like there was one that was like I know we were talking about it. It was like it was something that it was like two stroke and like they would just like blow up if you coasted down a hill because it wouldn't lubricate itself. Oh man. What okay, what other Euro? I feel like there was some other Euro car. Oh, I mean like the wasn't it Alpha? It might have been. Let's not leave out the beautiful. I mean, we're going back a little bit farther, but like the Cortinas, man. And there was like a Lotus. Is that what this is? The Lotus Cortina? Yes. Yes, dude. And like the striping in the back, they're like set up for or a weird Soviet thing. That might have been. Let me look that up. I don't know because I'm sure like this would be a factor for I don't know. I've never like had anything two stroke besides like a leaf blower. So like I don't know. I mean, when it still inject fuel, a little bit of fuel all the time to like keep it idling. I know like on D cell you don't have to add fuel, but like well it would have been carbureted. So I guess it's all mechanical. So he's had some cool two-stroke race cars. Oh, like this? Huh. Gullwing doors just seem like such a bad idea in a race car. Like if that thing's upside down, like you're like on fire upside down. It's like, what do you do? Like, I just oh, look at this thing. That thing's crazy. Like Miatas look big next to them, if I'm remembering right. Like this thing. I mean, that seat looks. If you look at this seat and its proportions, it does look kind of big. Like it looks like the freaking your feet are like got to be like right here. I mean, what's the? Yeah, listen to a video of the Moto. Okay. Fiat Panda, like the OG Fiat Pandas. That's like basically I think what a Yugo is based off of. Oh, what is that thing called? 1.3 two-stroke V6. What the hell is it called? The Melkus RS 1000. Can we pull up the YouTube tab? Sharing this tab to YouTube. Okay. I don't think it'll play sound. I don't think this will play sound, but Melkus 1000 two-stroke sound.
Das Auto war natürlich auch schon auf der Rennstrecke. Heinz Melkus hat das dafür auch gebaut. Der wollte damit Rennsport, dass damit Rennsport betrieben wird.
Yeah, I think the audio is actually. Let me know if you can hear the audio on the screen. That's kind of interesting. Dude, that thing's nuts. I want to hear it. Yeah, that looks like it's made out of paper mache too. Like, I would not want to crash that thing. I can hear it. Okay, cool. Not that it matters. I mean, you could look it up, but I was just curious. Nürburgring.
At Harbor Freight, we design and test our own tools and sell them directly to you. No middle.
Dude, look at because it's a two-stroke. Oh, you're right. This thing is like a go-kart. I like how the trans looks. Dude, that thing's kind of rowdy. Oh, he's on the Grand Prix. I just love old gauges like that. Like all those old race car gauges, the dials and being like front lit and all that stuff. Just, it's so good. They'll mount like old race cars. They'll mount the tap like all cocked, just to keep the like the RPM you want to shift at like upright. Man, it's so cool. So cool. I was unaware of that car's existence. Why did I just type in Chrome on Chrome? Let's just ignore that. What year was that? 69 to 79? They made 100. That's 1,500 pounds. So I guess it wasn't still heavier than a Citroen 2CV. Mid-engine mount, 3-cylinder, 2-stroke. Well, why does it say 3-cylinder? I thought it said it was a V6. 68 horsepower? Dude. Oh, it's a Wartburg engine. Okay. I forgot about those. Yeah. That was probably one of those weird Soviet cars. I love them weird, obscure shitters. Yeah. Dude, the Wartburgs. Yeah. These things are super. This is the one I'm thinking of. Yeah, let me look that up. Wartburg 88. Was that what it is? No, Wartburg College. Yeah. Dude, this thing looks Soviet as hell. Look at how wide that bolt pattern is, too. Unless the... It's just so uninspiring. You know what I mean? It's just cheap, mass-produced, like cheap to manufacture, produce, simple, communist hunk of metal. Which definitely has the, like, it's so bad that it's kind of cool. I mean, dude, Ladas, people like people make some like rad looking Ladas. Just look up. Dude. Is that real? No, that's a video game, isn't it? Stance Lada by the docks. Yeah, Splendor. Oh no, it's a Setta Corsa. Okay. Dude, the round-headed front lights, dude. That thing's so sick with the white walls. Oh, this reminds me of people slide the. I know, right? It's like, dude, this thing is so good. The thing is, though, like if you see someone like I've seen a lot of with the doors off, and you see the like B pillar and like the structure of your car, and like you could tell that there's absolutely no crash safety. Like the thing is got to just like absolutely pancake. Like, dude, this reminds me of like I think it's W116s Mercedes. No. What is it? A W112? No. It's a 10. Wait, is it a 2? Hold on. What's the like 60s and 60s Mercedes? No. Yeah, this. What's the like? What is that called? Is that a? I thought that was like a 114. Yeah, that's what it is. Dude, I used to want one of these so bad because they look so good slammed, and the stock wheels are like the sexiest thing on earth. Yeah, dude. Oh, is that so good? And like the center caps are color matched. So like whatever your body color is, the center caps match. Like, dude, I mean, they look kind of cool in stock form, but once you dump them, are those like, it's so good. I mean, this one's even more. Dude, I feel like you don't get classier than that. Like, I feel like that's as classy as you can get. Dude, that red. Oh, that's a coupe. So that's a 114. Oh, wait. Oh, is that what I looked up? Or is that the same thing? I don't know. I kind of like the four doors though. I mean that's not bad, but yeah. Yeah, dude. But I kind of like the sedans. Oh, the limo. Well, what's the like badass one? That's like the grosser. I know that's technically like that's like the S class. That's not like the same thing. But it's like the same styling. But like it had hydraulic everything, like the windows were hydraulic and like it was like their executive limo kind of thing. See, that's actually like that's cool, but like that's not as cool to me. Like to me, I like the like just the humble like the just the like regular sedan. But that's pretty pimping. I mean, look at that like TV. Like that's pretty badass. But it's the same vibe. It's just bigger. I like the regular everyman sedan. Mercedes. See, I can't spell, but dude, yeah, 68. I kind of almost got one of these as my first car. Because when I was looking up for cars, one came up and it was like a 68 and it was brown. It was a 4-speed manual. And I was like, I kept bugging my dad. I was like, we got to go look at this thing. We got to look at this thing. And it looked pretty decent. It was diesel. It was a 240 diesel manual. And it ran and drove. It was like $2,500 or $2,700. It would have been a kind of a stupid first car. Don't get me wrong. Like I was trying to like daily this thing year round, but like I wanted it really bad. And I kept bugging my dad. He's like, because I couldn't drive. I couldn't just like go look at it. And it's not that my dad was like opposed to me getting it, but it was just, I don't know. Let me see if I can find a brown one. But it was like poop brown, but it was so sick. But it had those big headlights that I just love those. Yeah, dude. Like I'm not a Euro guy, but if I had the money, I would be building one of these without a doubt. Oh, that's so sick. This yellow one too. The picture's tiny, unfortunately. I gotta look up these on Marketplace. There's a complete engine. Dude, all these cars are in pieces. Oh, here's one. Kinda. I think this is it. Or it's similar. They want $11,000 and it's auto, but it's in good shape. I don't want a manual one. I want manual everything though, so that's nothing new. $16,000 one, dude. Yeah, these aren't what. Oh, here's one. Nine grand. Oh, and that one's got the big crash bumpers that absolutely ruin it. I mean, you could swap them out for Euro stuff, but The 80s ones are still cheaper, but those ones just never, like, they didn't, I don't know, the whole headlight front ends and stuff, they just did not have the same look. It wasn't until like was it the late 80s, the 90s ones, like the 190E, like yeah, I mean, yeah, of course there was like the Evo. That's sick. That was like the DTM race car, but these are cool. I like, I mean, a coupe would be ideal. Yeah, I mean, dude, that's sick. Oh wait, it's a hardtop too. Like it's got no B pillar. I did not know that. Yo, that just made this car that much cooler. Unless that's a convertible. That's not a convertible, right? It's not like a hardtop. No, they're just B pillarless. That's so sick. Ugh. Yeah, dude. They are. They are. It's a shame all this stuff is so expensive. And it's a shame I can't just have like 30 cars. There was a Volvo wagon that popped up on Marketplace today. Kind of shit drift pig. There was a guy at Great Lakes that drifted one once. It was weird because I didn't see it because I went there. What do running stick? Dude, too much. I mean, just finding one, I'm sure, is probably difficult, but let's hop on Marketplace. There's a Volvo 240 wagon on Marketplace today that was just absolutely slammed. It was on air actually, and it looked pretty sick. But the guy wanted like 12 grand, and it was like auto, and it was not turbo. 190E. Here's a 4-door automatic for $2,500. I'll just type in 190E manual. I mean, a manual coupe is probably like bajillion dollars. And I know the Evos, they only made like 200. So those are like actually a ton of money. Nothing wrong with the carbon, parked for a while. It's apparently manual, $1,600. It's a sedan. So let's see if I can. Yeah, it's clapped. It says nothing wrong, but you know when someone's selling something for $1,600 and they say nothing wrong. All right, here's the sedan. It's white. It actually looks clean. It's got some ugly chromies on it, but it's auto. Yeah. I don't know how rare the auto or a manual is, but like, I mean, Mercedes, dude, even like 80s Mercedes, it seems like most of them are auto. They kind of jumped on the auto game way before a lot of other people. Like, I mean, they dropped autos altogether for most models long before BMW did. I mean, BMW still sells them, but still, I think if we're going 90s German, like executive at least, nothing beats BMW 750 IL. What is that? An E39, I think it is. This one. So good. And those wheels. What is this, an E39? Or is the E39 the 5 Series? We got 4 viewers? No. Yo, comment if you guys are watching. We're just kind of Googling here. 7 Series of E38. Yes, but the long wheelbase is a different. The long wheelbase is a different number, isn't it? E39 was 5. Yeah. Now that makes sense. I remember that. It doesn't matter, dude. Like they're just, they're so good. This has got to be like one of the best looking BMWs of all time. Dude, on those Alpina wheels. Damn, dude. So good. Canon Donner, 2002 Camry LE. Yo, what up? Wait, because the 850 though? I have mixed feelings about the 850. They're cool. And like this is like one of my dad's like favorite cars of all time. It is pretty sick. The pop-ups are a little weird, but like it doesn't matter because at night you wouldn't see it. What up, Canon? How's it going? 2002 Camry LE. You even know what's going on here? We're just talking cars, which I know is not really your thing, but we can talk Camry LEs. Dude, what did this ever come in a color that was like not completely dreadfully miserable? Or was just like, hey, we're gonna sell all of the in colors of I'm middle-aged and I hate my life. I like how you included the LE, and I also included the LE. Dude, Canon, this could be you. Damn, yo. That front lip, that lip kit actually is kind of sick. And the CR Kais or CR Lies, depending. Yeah, ESR SO8, so CR Lies. Oh, we got Meister, bro. Workmeisters on a 2002 Camry. Like those wheels are worth more than that car. And that's kind of gangster. If they're real Meisters. It says it's on BC Coils, which is kind of crazy. Who has the money for Meisters and BCs and puts it on a Camry? I mean, more props to them, but you know, I don't hate it, but I also still don't completely love it. I mean, it's doing so much for this car because see, is this a yeah, that's a Camry. It's doing so much for the car for sure. I kind of want a JZX 110. Like, I wonder if they'll still be kind of cheap when they become legal. Not like a Mark II, not the Verosa, but like these. Come on, give me like a good, not like they're very bulbous. And goofy looking, but like they look good. They look good. Everyone leave. No comments. Come on, guys. Just leave me in the dust. Am I your background noise? Are you like doing something productive and like RJ's just talking about cars in the background? It says there's 4 viewers in here, but at one point it also said 0, and there's definitely someone commenting. So I don't know. I do not know. I'm on Marketplace. Yeah. Yeah, me too, man. Me too. I wish I could pull it up on my computer. I got to figure that out because I will do we could do Facebook Marketplace streams. That would be kind of funny. That would be kind of funny. I wonder. Ugh. Nah, dude. So The one car I really want Toyota import is the current, well, not the current gen. It's like 2000 and newer, but like a Crown. I mean, if I could have anything, it'd be a Crown Athlete V wagon. Or Athlete, the Estate Athlete. Dude, is this not the most gangster thing to ever bless this earth? I mean, I don't know about those wheels, but dude, the silver and the blacked out grill, yes. The 15 Crown. One sec. These are legal now. These are like just about to be legal, but like that silver, these aren't good pictures. Let me just like. Oh, maybe I need to remove the 2001. That's kind of narrowing our search here, but where's like, give me like a nice clean build. Oh, here's on Meisters. Dude, that silver or the white. Yeah, I was going to say. And dude, this has got a 1JZ and a manual in it. 1JZ, GTE, and a manual. Dude, the two-tone. So sick. So sick. 15 Crown X. I hate that you type in Toyota Crown now and it's like whatever the new one is. Like that makes me so upset. And I know they never stopped making the Crown, but now that they brought it to the US, it becomes like a common search term. And like that's what comes up instead of just typing in Toyota Crown. And it brings up like the cool ones, not some dumb crossover. Toyota Crown X. That's just a Lexus, isn't it? Or a Lexus-ish. Did that come in a wagon? I don't think so. But dude, oh, like this one? Yeah, that one has like the non-athlete grill and just has a Toyota badge, but that's also still sick. I mean, I like the, maybe not. Yeah, I don't know. Dude, the older Crown Estates, they have 2 rear wipers. Let me see if I can find it. Crown. Let me like in like 1990 or something. 94. Yeah, that's Toyota Crown Estate rear wipers. I mean, that's a 70s one. Yeah, wait, no, this one. I love how the top like bulges up too, but they got 2 rear wipers. Isn't that funny? It's Lio, newer performance sedan. Like, I'm assuming, dude. But like, you know, I almost bought one of these because there was a Toyota Crown Estate on Facebook Marketplace for $5,000, but there's a catch. It was a hearse, and nobody wants to drive around in a hearse as daily, unless you're kind of really weird. But, the way you looked at it, it wasn't like they chopped off the back and made it a hearse. It really kind of looked like they just plated blocked off the windows and like wrapped it in that like vinyl. So I was kind of convinced that I could get it and like totally like strip it off and it would be like a Crown panel van or something, which would be kind of gangster. But I never did. It was like pretty far away and it was kind of rough. But yeah, I kind of wanted that. The Corolla wagon's got 2 rear wipers too. Which Corolla wagon? '93. I always forget about these. I really want to like them, but the rear end just looks kind of weird. Does that have 2 wipers? Dude, picture's really small, but because I think the reason I'm not huge on these is because Yeah, like look, okay, that just looks so weird to me the way it like steeps off. I think the reason I can't super fall in love with this is just because the Accord wagon of the same era is just so much cooler. Camry wagon, not Corolla. Oh. Did I that was me. Oh no, you said Corolla. Okay. Yes, yeah, that's what I meant though. This is kind of what I meant. Like I guess I didn't I never realized that. I don't know that I've ever really seen one of these in person. That just doesn't do it with the same style that the Crown does. Like this to me is just so ugly. Like look at ugh. I love wagons, but I can't love this one. What are those wheels too? Those look like freaking like GM, like 90s GM like pickup truck wheels. Um but dude, 93. See if we go to a 93 like Accord wagon, like that is so much better. And the slopes off right. You got a Honda engine in it. This is so much off topic. How's your lip from the Nerf over? Oh, dude, that's fine. That healed up really fast, and honestly, I don't even know if it's like scarred. Like there was a scar there, but it wasn't like anything crazy. I do have like a nick on my nose. I know we have the most booty webcam here ever, but there is like a nick on my nose that happened like a few days ago, and I have no idea what I did. I do not know what I did. I can't see it now. I'd have to look in the mirror, but yeah, no, to be honest, I forgot about that. So I'm I'm not too worried about that. My lip is totally good. Dude, look at that, like, damn, yo. That's some period correct. That little spoiler too. That's cool. That's cool. When I was looking for cars, it was gonna be a Forester, but like I was also heavily considering like as for a daily, the Forester was in heavy consideration, or was probably the main consideration. But I really kind of wanted a Accord wagon too. I mean, I wanted a legacy wagon, but they're hard to find in manual, or at least nowadays, and they're usually more collapsed. Dang, that actually looked like a cool photo when it was small, but I click on this and it's all riced out. That's a shame. Dude, sick roller though, with the arch in the background on the bridge. Props to the photographer. Wait, that's a GTR bumper? That's an R32 bumper. I just realized that. Wait, it's rear wheel drive? What the? Okay, maybe I need to like not hate so much. Oh, this is on Hoonigan's website? Huh. Dude, so that's totally an R32 bumper? It's an R32 bumper, I think. Fender flares? Yeah, look at the front camera and the oh, it's right-hand drive too? Or no? There's just two dudes in it. Rear wheel drive wagon. I mean, it's not completely my style. It's a little too ratty, but like, what? So is it like still a Honda engine? Come on, show the engine. There's an RB in it. What? Dude, and look at that roof rack with the dimple dies. Oh my gosh. RB was not what I was expecting. I mean, maybe I should have because it was a freaking GTR bumper, but like, what? So S13 front subframe. I mean, I guess that's what that makes sense. So it's just S13 stuff underneath, kind of like Jimmy Oaks. Jimmy Oaks did the same thing with his Civic. It was basically just an S13 chassis. Yeah, this is all two frame, all tube chassis. I don't know. Tube chassis stuff like this is cool, but then it's kind of also like the whole ship of Theseus thing, Where it's like, is it really still a Honda, or do they just build a tube chassis and like kind of slap a body on it? I'm sure it's just a tube front end. I'm sure the unibody in between is still the same. But I hope that's like covered, because that's just straight dangerous. Like if that's just behind the seats and you just like blow a U joint doing a clutch dump, that's some ballsiness. This totally looks like. That's crazy. Well, maybe I shouldn't have hated so hard. What are those what are those wheel specs? It's crazy. I love how he has the filter socks, or the reservoir socks with the Honda badge, and it's literally on a an RB. That's so funny. Yeah, so it's an R32 Skyline bumper, custom 18 by 10 front and 18 by 12 rear. Dude, he's got 18 by 12s in the rear, 18 by 10s up front. That's crazy. I just, man, if I had the money and the craftsmanship to build this, I just don't know that this is what I would build. Like, I feel like I would still want like a car that looks like it's like one piece, not like, dude, look at that trans is literally just chilling. But I know some people, this is totally their style. So like, I don't want to hate, and I'm happy that people aren't like me, but like, that's crazy. Oh, the arches in the background too. All right, that's kind of sick. That's kind of sick. When was this article? I didn't know Hoonigan had. I can't imagine this is current, because isn't Hoonigan like completely dead? 2018. That's crazy. It's crazy. All right, guys, who's still left in here? What do you guys want to talk about? What do you want me to Google? Ask me some trivia. Do a live Q&A. Dude, it's almost 9 o'clock. Ugh, what a waste. EG Civics on wheels and shit. All right. Oh, yes, dude. This guy, remember this? It was like shit Civic owners say. All right. Pros and cons of owning an EV. Okay. Pros would be technology is usually pretty good. I mean, there's some good like traction control and stuff, because you can control like power distribution to all different wheels. Gas is cheaper too. I mean, like, I say gas, but like fuel consumption is lower. Heading out, love gang. See you, Logan. I'm surprised you stayed this long for an hour and 19 minutes. I smashed that like button. Thanks. Yeah, I mean, hold on. What's going on here? Yeah, I mean, sucky part is like range. You have to deal with range. I mean, when you're commuting every day, for most people's commute, and you just charge your car at night, it's perfect. I mean, but if you got to go on a long road trip and you're not in somewhere like that has the infrastructure, so like if you're in like California, you could probably road trip pretty easily across, because charging system, their charging system network is like pretty good. But like you go in like, I don't know, North Dakota and you probably have no shot. That's why, like, to me, the best is like getting a plug-in hybrid. And like a plug-in hybrid is like both. It's got a gas engine, but it's also got electric power. And but you can plug it in and like usually they'll get like 30 miles or 40 miles or 50 miles, I don't know. But so that way you could use it as an electric car for your like daily commute. Just plug it in, never have to like you could just never have to use gas. But if you need to go far or something, that'll engine kick on and it'll charge the batteries and run the car depending on setup. So like I don't know. Like it totally depends on who you are. I mean, there's the whole cool factor question, but I now realize that there's 0 people here according to YouTube, so I'm just talking to no one, but oh well. Tesla truck? Like what do you mean? Like the Cybertruck? Like what about it? I mean, they succeeded in making a talking point. Like at the end of the day, hold on. Good or bad? There's some actually I will give them. Okay, objectively bad. It's extremely ugly. It's impractical in many ways. Like it succeeds good at one thing, and it is attention grabbing. Everybody looks at this thing. And it's not even just like someone looks at it, like, you know, a Lamborghini drives by and someone's like, "Whoa, look at that Lamborghini." And then like you keep talking about something. When these drive by, someone's like, "Oh, there's a Cybertruck." And then it immediately goes into a conversation about that truck and like it's gets people talking about it. And like if you want attention and you want like to just be crazy obscure and like get people talking, I mean, it succeeded in that. But it's hideous in my opinion. And it has so many issues. There is some cool technology to it. It's the first car to have drive by like steer by wire, meaning there's no steering shaft connecting the steering wheel to the wheels. It's electronic, which kind of sounds scary, but it's like redundant systems, but allows you to like change your steering ratio. So like it'll steer super tight at like parking lot speeds, but at like highway speeds, it's more subtle. And apparently the turning radius, because it also has 4-wheel steering, I believe, the turning radius is like really impressive for the size of the vehicle. I hear the Chevy EV truck is better. I've heard good things about the Silverado EV too. I'm not really a huge fan on the Hummers. Like I want to look at like it. I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't think this is like the most attractive truck. They tried to make it look futury and like whatever's going on here with the C-pillar, I don't know. But I've heard that like the range on these is actually really good. It has like one of the highest ranges and stuff. The only problem, like, dude, I'm not anti-EV. I know a lot of car guys are just like they're just like anti like electric car bad because they're just not cool. And like don't get me wrong, they're not really inspiring and they're kind of one trick ponies, but like this is just supposed to be a truck. It's not supposed to be an EV thing to impress anybody. It's just supposed to do truck things but electric. The problem is that it's just really expensive and it's kind of hard to probably justify. And I know a lot of people spend a lot of money on trucks, but the person who's willing to buy an electric truck, because most truck guys are all like, "Burr, I want my diesel and my 14-inch wide wheels and my big old lift kit." But the person who has the money to buy this truck at like 100,000 or whatever it is, probably also doesn't need to like run around. You know what I mean? That's probably a niche market because most people who make that much money probably don't need to do like a bunch of manual labor stuff. I shouldn't say that. I really shouldn't say that because like there's still a lot of people who make a lot of money and do manual labor stuff and they might work on their house or whatever. So I shouldn't say that, but like it's it's not like the everyman truck just yet, I guess is what I'm trying to say. But like, I mean, I think one thing that EVs need to get to is they need to be just like the gasoline counterparts. And some cars we're seeing that. But every EV is trying to be more than just an electric car. It's not just the regular car that's gas powered turned electric. They got to make it flashy and they got to make it look crazy and have all these neat tricks. And I think this has a little bit of that, but at the end of the day, you sit in it and it's like you're driving a regular Silverado. I mean, I think, like, if you really want people to buy electric cars, that's what it's going to have to get to. Because, like, and that's like one of the problems with Tesla. It attracts people because it has like Tesla attracts because like the minimalist interior is very like people like it. And it has the very like Apple, like an iPad feeling with the interface. But like your people's grandmas probably don't want to get in a Tesla and have to like do all the stuff on the screen and follow the speedometer on the screen. They just want the same like speedometer in front of them. You just put it in gear like everything else. So, and I think that's one advantage other manufacturers have, like Ford and stuff with their EVs, is like they're still making them more like the gasoline counterpart cars, but they're still all not there. This is the interior. Yeah. It's interesting to see how all this big screen stuff holds up over the years because like I mean there's a lot of cars that have touch screens from like 10, 15 years ago that are like in rough shape and some of the stuff even breaks. But like now when you have like so many things controlled through the vehicle through the screen and like once they stop making that part, well, I mean, God knows how much that would cost to replace, plus all the computers attached to it to make it work. But like once they stop making it, like it'll be interesting to see what people do to keep these cars on the road. And I mean, the longevity of electric vehicles is also something that we don't know a whole lot about. I mean, of course, we have like, there's people out there who have had like cars from the 1960s, 70s, 80s, whatever, who've had basic maintenance done and they're still on the road today. But it's kind of hard to imagine that this is going to still be the case for something like an electric vehicle. I mean, we know that batteries have a shorter shelf life than like a gasoline engine. Like your phone battery craps out, so like these batteries are going to crap out and they're going to start holding less charge and then people are going to be motivated to get new ones. But is there really going to be like a market for these used EVs? And is retrofitting new batteries, new motors, whatever? I mean, the motors are probably going to be fine. They might need to be rebuilt. I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see. And then there's like the whole thing where people are like, well, the disposal of the batteries is bad, really bad for the environment because we don't really have a good way to dispose of batteries. But I don't know. I'm not really qualified to talk about any of that. I don't actually have the knowledge. I guess most people that say stuff don't either, but I'll at least admit that I don't know, I guess is what I'm saying. I was also looking at buying a Maverick or a Ridgeline. I like the Mavericks. Also, so first off, Honda Ridgelines get so much hate. Everyone, well, I say the people that hate them are actually car guys, and they're like, it's not a real truck. Burr, 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 burr. It's front wheel drive or all wheel drive. It's based on a Honda minivan, basically. But it's like, that's the point. Like, it's kind of funny because they get mad, but like, that's literally like the point of the Ridgeline. And here's the thing. So many people that own a truck don't need a truck, or they need a truck like once a month. You know, they want to have stuff in the back a little bit of the times, but at the all the rest of the times they need a daily commuter. And it's not really feasible for most people to have like a commuter car and a truck at the same time. And that's exactly what this is. I mean, it's a good fuel saving commuter car um that can like haul stuff. And I always defended this car because people got all mad that it's not a real truck, but it's like you're not the market for it. The problem with the Honda Ridgeline, like the OG ones, right, is that it was too ahead of its time. I mean, people weren't ready for that, I guess, and everyone rejected it because they felt like it was trying to be a truck, and it kind of is. I mean, this one is. It wasn't until the later Ridgeline, but this is way cooler than like these ones. Like, don't get me wrong, this isn't really exactly cool, but it does the job well. I do like the Mavericks. I mean the Honda's probably more reliable choice, but the Maverick to me is, I don't know, it's just kind of a cooler looking truck. It is more trucky. This is basically a Ford Escape, I think. Underneath, it's kind of like a Ford Escape or the little Bronco Sport thing. But dude, I don't know, they're cool little trucks. I mean, and this is like the size of an old Ranger. Yeah, like I mean, it's super bare bones, no thrills or anything, but like it doesn't need to be. And like this, I mean, I'd dig one of these. I think they come in manual. No, no, they don't, because it's like an escape engine. But they do come in a hybrid, which is kind of cool. I don't know if it's a plug-in hybrid, but I bet you that gets like crazy good gas mileage. Oh, one of them comes with a CVT. That's probably the hybrid. I'm sure the hybrid one is expensive. Hybrid not going well. Maybe they have issues. I mean, definitely do your research before just buying one, but it's kind of cool. There's not really many hybrid options for like a pickup truck. But I think this captures what like their vibe of a Ford Ranger is better than the Ford Ranger is, because like the current Ford Ranger there's still a Ford Ranger being produced, which is still like a full frame truck, which I know doesn't probably mean much to most Maverick buyers, but like, look at that thing. It's like a full size truck. I mean, my current truck, my 95 Chevy, Pontiac Aztec was ahead of its time. I kind of agree with that. It was a crossover, which is like, what everybody drives now. What the? Oh, that's like a render, but yeah, and there's like a bunch of cool like sporty stuff, and they had all these ideas and stuff, but the problem is, yeah, they had like a tent and they had like an air mattress that could come with it. There was like a cooler, and there's like cup holders in the tailgate. Like they had a bunch of cool ideas, but like it's hideous. I mean, you can't get over the fact that it's just atrocious, especially like, so this would be a later one. These earlier ones had all this plastic cladding on the bottom. I mean, I think the only like saving grace for this car is that Walter White drove one. So like it kind of makes it like iconic, but like it's just so uncool. And the problem was too, is I think Pontiac had this crazy idea to build this, but they're kind of limited by like budget. And so there's like a Buick. I think it's a Buick Rendezvous. Yeah. So an Aztec was basically based on this. So they had to kind of conform it to work, which I mean, this thing is dreadfully awful too. I think I'd rather have the Aztec than this because at least the Aztec is weird and quirky and has some character to it. I mean, this is just like about as mundane of like recession era crossover as you can get. Especially with that, like, ugh, like I don't like just atrocious. But I mean, they basically had to build the Aztec around this, so I'm sure if they had some cooler ideas, it was kind of limited by the chassis that they had. Hmm. Um, no, I closed the tab. I can pull that up again. I just wasn't showing anything, so. I mean, you want me to Google something else? I guess if nothing's going on, I might be ending the stream. It was way more successful than I thought it was going to be. Is there anyone left in here? Ken? My daily work car, 2006 Thomas Chevy Express 3500. 3500. Dang, it's a big boy van. Hold on. Express vans aren't bad. You know, driving vans are like, I kind of enjoy driving vans more than I do trucks. I mean, the seating position is weird. And like, don't get me wrong, a van's not like exciting. But like, The way like you sit farther forward over like the wheels, they're easier to drive in like a parking lot or something. $3,500, the big badass boy. Now is that like a long wheelbase one, or is it? Or do you not know? Oh, I gotta share my screen. Yeah, baby. Dude, they make these conversion vans. I don't know if you ever seen these, but like some of these conversion vans are like super pimping. It's like first class airplane seat on the inside. Yeah, that's like the church van where they got like 4 rows of seats. It's the yellow one. Oh, that's right. Oh. Yeah, dude, I don't know. It should be this one. Look at Yeah, dude. Dude, I would be sick to make like a little RV tow rig out of one of these. I like how I totally forgot about school bus, which makes Thomas make more sense now because that's like the coach builder for the school bus. Yeah, baby. Thomas Express, baby. School students. That looks like bootleg. Excuse me. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'd rather drive the Camry, if I'm being honest. Oh, man. I love you too. I'll see you. Yeah, I need to go to bed, dude. I'm freaking falling asleep over here. All right. Well, adios, my guy. All right. So we're just alone here. Just alone in the stream space now, I guess. Well, I guess we'll end this after an hour and 43 minutes. Jeez, dude. Well, if there is, there's 3 people in here now. Yo, if you're in here, say something in the comments. If not, I'm probably gonna bail. Say comment potato if you're in here. All right. Well, it looks like nobody's in here. All right. See you later. Have a good one. What am I doing? I wonder if we'll stream again ever. This was dumb, but kind of fun.